Morning recovery fitness. Gosh, I guess it's not morning, it's afternoon, late afternoon. The day's been a whirlwind. So, day 5 check in from home here. I guess the surgery or the accident happened 8 days ago, tonight at 7 o'clock, around that time. So, I've been home 5 days. It's day 5, doing my check in and just thinking about a lot of different things today and what's on my heart to talk about. I guess the thing that's been on my mind, I touched on it yesterday, was the disease of addiction and how it's active in my body right now, and my pain body and everything else. So, let's talk about what I'm doing about it, because I talked about some of my feelings yesterday. But what am I doing to make sure that I'm not going to get blocked off from my higher power, from the sunlight of the spirit? And some of the things that have been very helpful is staying in communication with my sponsee brother, talking to other sober support people, reading a bit, staying conscious and present in the moment, being mindful, being very mindful, maybe to the point where maybe I'm over analytical about some things. And that's just my nature. I'll analyze things till the cows come home. But, those things are not only helping me process, but the invaluable input that I can get from these people I'm talking to. It's great to have affirmation, but I give it to people straight, and they seem to appreciate that. Well, I got to give it to me straight today, and I appreciated it, and I got called out a little bit, and called up. I don't know. It was just my processing, maybe a tinge of something that could have been going in the wrong direction. And it was called out to me. And I'm so grateful. So this is recovery. This is the part of it. We as addicts, hopefully, who are living in recovery, not just sober, but living in recovery, have been working a daily plan, that daily spiritual fitness. So when tragedy happens, when accidents happen, when somebody passes away that's close to you, loss of a loved one, friends, relationships, in this case, a major surgery where they had to put chemicals into my body. We know what to do, and we know how to get through it. It doesn't mean that it's easy, but it also helps us. It's not supposed to be easy. Helps us not go back out there, because so many times if we're just sober, I mentioned this to my good friend Vic yesterday, if we're just sober and we encounter these things, are we going to have enough spiritual fitness to not go back out after the medications have long worn off, and the need for them medically have worn off, and it's just the disease in our brains. So today I'm expressing gratitude and love and fulfillment and joy. The morning was hard because there's no other word for it. I had a hangover from the medication yesterday. And like I said, I'm not taking it. It's prescribed as needed every 4 to 6 hours. I'm using it more as when it's really fire. So I'm doing like way less than that. It's 4 pills a day on it. I won't get into the mix, but I'm doing 1 to 2, and some days none at all. But it was called to my attention today that I better be careful I'm not doing that in the back of my mind to be saving up for a later date when I don't need them for the pain. So that was an interesting concept that hadn't crossed my mind. But who says my disease isn't working behind the scenes? And so I have an exit plan for that as well. When we draw the line in the sand and we say that's enough, we're gonna toss them. We're not gonna keep them around for the just in case, or if I have a bad day, or physical therapy is a little rough that day. So it's just interesting to me how the disease brain works, how I've said it before, I have a problem, and it's 2 parts, and I'm powerlessness. I'm powerless over the mental obsession, and I'm powerless over the physical craving that happens. Well, I can't have that physical craving if I don't put one in me, right? So, the mental obsession is the big part. Right? That's something I got to battle each and every day. So, maybe it was alive and well in me, or maybe it was, the Lord looking out for me for a future, or maybe the person that told me that it's going to help them stay sober today too. Who knows? But that's the beauty of the program. So today I'm just expressing gratitude for everything that's happened. These are life lessons, Maybe the whole reason that I'm going through what I'll call pretty painful experiences, so I don't have to go through more painful experiences later, or I'll know how to handle those even better. So I don't know what God's plan, but there's a design in this, and I have to find it, or at least be aware that there is one, and accept that I may not know what it is, and just keep, trudging that path, as they say. So today the gratitude is high. I was able to get out of that fog I mentioned earlier. I had some exercise and some breath work, meditation, prayer, and I actually had a great meeting today around 11:30. Recovery Fitness is alive and well, and we're starting to catch on. So that's I'm so grateful for that. Communities in the sober world and the addiction services are knowing that there's a need for health and wellness, but nobody's really doing it. And so when I'm talking to people, they're saying, well, I have a need for that. And that's what I thought we could do. That's what the vision was when the Lord gave it to me, was there's a need for this. And so it's starting to come to fruition. And maybe the reason I'm hurt and laid up is so I can sit around here and talk all day about to people that I need to, and it slowed me down enough so I can actually make these phone calls, because that's about the only thing I can do. But like I said, I'm doing miniature workouts. I'm eating healthy. My friends and family have stepped up major. The blessings are real. My refrigerators are full. We got to freeze some stuff so we don't waste it. People have provided. And it's just great because the cooking that's been done and the love and passion that's been put in it, we feel it. It nourishes our body, our hearts, and our minds. And it takes a tremendous stress off the household when we don't have to worry about cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's just made for us. All we have to do is warm it up. So thank everybody for who's done that, or called, or reached out, or sent some texts that helped me process some things, looking out. So I love you guys. One love, all power to the Lord above. We'll talk to you later. Bye.